Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Hope you have a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to do a Q&A again based on the topic or questions that are somewhat interesting and relevant to ours. And if you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe, comment, that'd be muchly appreciated. In today's question, it would be...
Hi, I'm 23 with about $55,000 in the bank.
First of all, 23 at 55, that's pretty good.
Good on you.
23,
Which I'm gonna you 23, you minus 50.
Yeah, I know, actually, that's so true. When I was 23, I was minus 50.
Anyway, which I'm gonna out towards a house soon in the next 12 months. Good, you have a goal. But I was thinking about maxing out my super contributions as I'm making decent coin. What are the
pros and cons?
The pros and cons in doing this, and what others way could I invest my money so I do have it just sitting in the bank? Thanks heaps.
So okay.
Well, but you got 55. You want to buy a house, but on the other hand, you want to contribute in your super.
It's the same scenario that we're going through right now. We've got the money to buy this, but is it better off by this instead of putting it in super where it's long term and whatnot? Like it's sort of catch-22.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at 12 months, in that 12 months period, let's say, I would just keep it in cash.
In the bank. Well, how can you
maximize?
No, you can't contribute into your super and take it out. So maybe he's not taking it out. Maybe he just
thinking of contribution.
No, I think he already got 55. That money is going to buy a house. Whatever he's making, he will contribute into super. I assume. Okay. Because you cannot put 55 in your super and then take it out in 12 months. You cannot.
Yeah, so that's the downside of super, right? The super is the idea of it's like you invested there for long term for your rainy day fund when you retire at the age of whatever retirement age
at that time
would be.
Yeah.
At the current stage, let's say 65, 67, somewhere around there, just under 70. It might be different by the time you get to retirement. That's the downside of putting money in your super. Now 12 months to me, that's very short term. And
I'd rather just put it in term deposit and wait till you found the house that you like to buy. Then you pay deposit for it. But at the meantime, I think he's happy with a 55. And saved for deposit. So which means he already saved enough, and he's going to put the whatever extra he used to put it in deposit, that money go to super.
You know
what I mean?
The other one would be like, say, from your income, apparently you earn quite
decent money.
Decent money. So with your income, maybe contribute a little bit more instead of your bare minimum. We're doing that.
We're doing salary sacrifice.
Correct.
So that's the term.
Yeah. So it's pretty much instead of your.
So in Australia, I think whole Australia now is 10 or 10.5% is the company contribute your salary into the super is the guarantee one. But personally, you can request your company to maximize your salary sacrifice up to 15% without paying extra tax, which means whatever the net pay they pay you will be less, but you don't pay your super after you are taxed. So which means you got better tax benefit for that. But also if you the maximum without paying tax is 27,500 per year now. So around $500 a week.
Let's say if you're putting 55,000, let's say 25,000 of that towards your superannuation, that's good, but at the same time you can't take it out.
Is that how you read the question, huh?
Yeah. So that's how I read it. You read it differently.
Yeah.
So there's that option, like based on your house deposit, and the other one would be then you can do that of before tax dollar before your tax dollar you put more money in your superannuation, or if not, the other one would be then I'll just self-contribute after the tax.
So we're doing both because after we salary sacrifice, we don't earn much. So after we salary sacrifice that 15%, we still got room to contribute after tax.
So that's the reason why we do it after.
Government shouldn't. They're actually punishing us low income people. Now I'm looking at it. Yes, you're punishing us lower income people. I can contribute after my tax, so which means our cash is a lot less to high income people. Anyway,
That's just
topic.
another story.
Yes.
But overall, like I would go in your saving account, maybe just change it to high interest saving account. Term deposit. There are plenty of banks out there at the moment that are actually offering that. 12 months is a very short term. They might be also, have you got an emergency fund? Have you actually built that up? Have you got enough in case of 3 to 6 months expenses saved up? And if you don't, then I would put that in there as well.
Yeah.
And have you considering of what is your repayment going to be, or if the property you're thinking, does it require renovation?
Are you going to live in there, or is it investment? If you're living there, are you considering renting the other room if there are such?
Yeah.
Renting the other room out, because a lot of people, they do purchase a 2-bedroom house, live in one room and then rent out the other room.
Yeah.
That is helping you to pay off the mortgage, and you have a control of your tenants as well.
That's it. Like 12 months again is very short. In a blink of an eye, bang. Another Christmas.
I know, it's 2023
well,
already.
at 23 years old, it's probably long. It feels a bit long.
Yeah.
At 23 years old, you also have consideration, maybe have an emergency fund for your vehicle, or if not, if you have any debt.
Yeah.
If you still have any debt, I would rather you pay off that debt instead, consumer debt, whether it's credit card, car loan, or buy now, pay later type of product. I would rather pay that off and minimize that interest repayment, let's say.
Yep.
Instead of just trying to earn a higher interest somewhere else.
Of course, you have to pay off all the debt. Debt is just debt weight.
So, like for us, if we were to do it all over again, I would never go on a credit card debt or any debt full stop, and just save it up. Definitely with the salary sacrifice, whether it's before or after tax, whichever way you prefer. Have a chat with your accountant regarding that, and after
put
that,
money aside and invest yourself.
Yeah. So especially in that 12 months, I would start do maybe research on the property. Where is the location? What type of property it is? How are you going to finance this? Are you going to thinking of doing that on a 5, 10, 20% deposit? Are you going to use this for investment or pre-PR?
Yeah.
Are you going to renovate it, extend it? Is it a townhouse? Is it like
is it an apartment? A lot of things to think about.
Yeah.
And then how about stamp duty? Is it eligible for the stamp duty exemption? Because different states have different requirements. I just can't remember all.
Are you going to use the grant as well, the first homeowners grant, and is that still available? So there's a lot of steps when it comes to property purchase, and there's a lot of question marks. And if you have no idea, like it's not as simple as just gonna buy a house.
Yeah.
Have a chat with people that actually purchase multiple houses, or maybe even just one person that have gone through.
Yep.
What are the process involved? Because there might be fees involved. If you're thinking of buying it with a buyer's agent, have you put aside of that as a budget?
Yep.
Anything else?
Yeah, buying houses is just a long process. I remember, when I bought it, the stamp duty, I think I was short for it, a bit short of that.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to pay on a credit card?
No, I didn't pay for credit card. I just scraped all my money. Nothing much left at that time. So I was kind of
struggling.
Yes, not experienced.
So you went to bare zero, like it is like,
yes.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So
it was, yeah.
There's a lot of different scenarios that can go through when it comes to property purchase. You want to get that right.
Yes.
You don't want to do it the wrong way and like, oh.
That's why I'm thinking 55,000 is it enough, but it depends on what's your purchase price. If you're thinking for 10%, we'll just personally recommend you to put 20%.
Plus.
It's the lender mortgage insurance you would like to
is it worth
ignore.
Paying for that?
Yes, you shouldn't. I don't know. Now, when we look back, we shouldn't have gone under 20% of our investment property deposit, because when you pay 20% or under, you pay for that insurance. Yes, it's only few $1,000s, but few $1,000 added into your mortgage, stretch it for 30 years. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, like the little bits and pieces like that over 30 years. I'm like, oh, okay. And then if you're paying lower than like less than 20, whether it's 10% or 5%, it's like, oh, my lender's mortgage insurance is actually getting bigger.
Wait, let's
bigger.
say 5. Let's assume it's 5. I don't know how much is the insurance. Just let's assume compound.
Okay, good job.
$5,000.
Yeah, I think we were paying about 5.
Was it? I don't know.
5 or 10.
Depends on
the
the value.
Yeah.
And what's the mortgage now? 6%.
Yeah.
30 years, but you don't put any. So become 5,000, 6% in 30 years become $30,000. Is it really worth it?
Yeah, just to get
you
into
decide. You decide for me.
No,
we didn't know it.
We were in the shoes of, let's just get in quick. We didn't calculate like,
the long-term
financial aspect of it. But if we were to do it all over again, definitely more than 20%, have 30 if you can.
Yeah, minimum is 20.
Yeah, minimum is 20, and then all of the costs involved that comes with it. Is that 55 going to be enough?
Yes.
Or if not, even in that 12 months, instead of doing salary sacrifice, maybe even just save up so that way you get higher deposit, more than 20%. So that way your repayment will be a lot lower. So you can make that goal of owning the property in less than 30 years. Or maybe, you know what I mean? Like have the loan maybe a lot shorter.
Pay it faster.
That's it. Yeah. So, and then you have to think also, I guess, the repayment side. How are you going to do this? Is it going to be principal and interest, or interest only? What type of form? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Yes, there's a lot.
So, if we were in his shoes, what would you do? In that 12 months, would you save it?
I would just save it for home deposit because he already set his mind. Whatever left over, maybe save a bit more first. Once you have purchased the house, you know you're comfortable, you're not choking yourself.
Yeah.
Then put extra money into your super.
At least give it maybe like half
a year,
minimum half a year.
Then you see all the bills coming in.
Yeah, actually, do a full
1 year. You need to pay insurance, council, water.
Strata,
agent.
And then, you know, what else? If there's a damage, you put money aside. Once you get comfortable over that 12 months, you realize, okay, then here's my income.
That's my surplus.
This is my buffer. This is my surplus. Then I will put that surplus into.
Yeah, super.
Anyway, that's just our 2 cents, guys. Hope this information helpful to you any way possible. If it does, don't forget to subscribe, comment.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.